Aggie, oh, she's gone. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to After Prison Show and Happy New Year. It is January the 1st, 2019. I hope you guys were able to ring in the new year in a really special way. You guys got to have fun. You got to go out there and party within reason. And you really were able to celebrate. As I begin this video, the first thing that I want to tell you guys is what I did for New Year's. I went to bed at 9 o'clock last night. I was straight up Daddy AF for real. Because folks, it was yesterday where I got some amazing news. Folks, I want to share this with you guys. I have never been more excited, more proud, more happy, more just looking forward to the future than I am right now. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday we learned that my wife is pregnant. I'm going to be a dad. I am going to be a father. I'm going to be a father. As exciting as that is, that's actually kind of scary too, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Folks, I want to tell you guys all about what we just learned yesterday and how all of this went down. I'm going to do so real quick. Yesterday at 8 o'clock in the morning, it was New Year's Eve. My wife had a doctor's appointment. We went to this doctor's appointment. They had to draw blood from my wife, and that was how they were able to do the test to find out whether or not my wife was pregnant. Now, for those of you who know, the IVF thing has been a serious journey that we have been going down. A lot of doctor's appointments, a lot of money, and a lot of medication, most of which being shots that I've had to administer to my wife, some of the needles being like this damn long. My wife cries almost every single time that I give her this shot, and what else would you do if somebody was sticking like a 2-inch needle inside of your back? It's been a really, really crazy journey. We went into this thing knowing that there was only a 40% success rate on your first time, 50% the second time, 60, maybe 70% the third time. And all I kept thinking about was what is going to happen if when we find out, we don't get the news that we were hoping for. And basically that was how I spent all day leading up until we actually would find out, feeling and thinking. Again, the doctor's appointment was at 8 o'clock yesterday morning. We went in there and there were a bunch of other people in there as well. I didn't expect for this doctor's office to be as busy as it was, but there were a lot of other couples in there. And I like to believe that all of these other couples that were in there for the same exact reason that we were all getting these blood tests to find out if they were pregnant or not. And if that is the case, I truly hope that everybody who was in this doctor's office with us received the same news that we would end up receiving. Once they drew my wife's blood, this was a very quick process. We left. They told us that it would be sometime between 12 and 1 o'clock before we found out the results. And yesterday when 1 o'clock rolled around and 1:15 rolled around, I couldn't help but to start to worry and start to stress and feel like, oh my God, if they're not calling us yet, is the reason for that because we are about to receive some bad news. And that was a crazy thing to be thinking. But around like 1:34 yesterday afternoon, my wife's phone would ring. It was her doctor. Her doctor wasn't even working yesterday. My wife's doctor called her on her day off to deliver the news. My wife put the phone on speakerphone and she told my wife that she's pregnant. And I can't even begin to tell y'all what it was like to hear that. I had tears coming down my eyes. My wife was crying as well. She hugged me. I'm going to be a father. And I am so looking forward to this. I think that this is like the most amazing feeling that I have ever felt in my life. I have never been more happy, more satisfied, more fulfilled than right now how I'm feeling about all of this. So I guess to say that my life is getting ready to change in a major way would be an understatement. It absolutely would be. In 9 months from now, we're going to be introducing a new member to our family. To this entire family. I want to be able to introduce my child to all of you. And I can't wait for the opportunity to be able to do so. Yesterday when we found out this great news, after the phone call was over with, I thought to myself, well, who do we tell first? My family was eagerly anticipating the news of this. My brother, my father, my mother, my wife's family was eagerly anticipating the news of this. Friends were eagerly anticipating this news. Everybody on the Facebook fan page, After Prison Show, on the Twitter, on Insta. I mean, there were so many people who wanted to hear about this. And I would actually end up telling Dave, our good friend Dave here on After Prison Show, I would call him first to share the good news. Dave actually called me like around 12:30. I didn't answer the phone because I couldn't talk to him right then. I was so nervous. I didn't know what to say. But he was the first person that I called yesterday to tell him he was so happy to hear this. He congratulated me. I mean, I felt like a proud dad. And soon that's what I'll get a chance to be. I talked to my mother, I talked to my father, I talked to my aunt, we talked to my wife's family, and then last night, my wife and I would end up going out to dinner to celebrate this, to really commemorate the end of 2018 with such a hopeful outlook for 2019. And it was there last night while eating dinner, my wife and I took a picture, and that's when I first broke the news to the After Prison Show fan page on Twitter, on Instagram. And I cannot thank all of you enough for just so much love and support throughout this. So many kind words, the thoughts, the prayers. It's a really special thing to be able to share all of this with you guys. And I'm just so grateful, so blessed, so blown away to be able to do that. And to receive the news that we were praying and hoping for the entire time. Nobody embarks upon this IVF journey like not hoping that this is gonna work. You do this because you wanna have a family. And that's what I'm getting ready to be able to do. But you know, I have never changed the diaper in my life. I don't even know the first thing to do in terms of going about doing so. I'm probably gonna have to watch a YouTube video to try to figure that out. Do they got YouTube video? Hey Cody, will you look up on YouTube to see if they got like parenting tips? I'm quite sure that they do. This is a really special time in my life here on After Prison Show, and I'm just honored to be able to share this with all of you. And again, I can't thank all of you enough for all of the kind words, the kindness, and just all of the support throughout this. And again, I can't wait to be able to introduce this child, my child, to all of you. I don't know whether it's going to be a boy or a girl. I don't know whether it's going to be twins. There's a very good possibility it could be. Could you imagine if we had 2 babies? That's going to be a whole lot of diapers right there. And you know, I've just recently said this, maybe sort of like a confession. I'm certainly no convict. I'm more of the inmate. But you know, I mean, I'm kind of a convict. Can you imagine? And something that doesn't get any more convict, any more convict than this right here. The After Prison Show baby shower. I am excited. After Prison Show parenthood. Oh, I can see the videos now. Roman Atwood vlogs, eat your heart out. We coming. We coming. We bringing a new baby into this world. What are we going to name the baby? What are we going to name our child? Little APS? Little old Joe? No, definitely not a little old Joe. Old Joe's dead and gone. Aggie? Aggie part 2. I know I'm laughing and joking about this, probably something I should not be doing at all, but I am super excited, folks. I'm super excited to be able to share all that's getting ready to come next in this 2019 year with you guys. And I just think, wait till we get to December of 2019 when we're able to do an After Prison Show 2019 rewind. Oh, that joint gonna be lit. It's gonna be on fleek. It's probably gonna involve a lot of diapers too. All jokes aside, and to wrap this up on a serious note, there's one final thing that I want to talk about with you guys. This entire experience has turned a new page to a new chapter in my life and has got me to thinking about what will After Prison Show do in 2019. And I want to share this idea with you guys, and I really want your input and opinion on this. You know, with After Prison Show, we do a lot of different things. You guys see it through every video that we upload. You never know what to expect. I like that we do that. But one thing that you guys got to know that we try to do is help folks. We've helped Danny. We've tried to help countless others as well. We've got Shannon on board. We've focused primarily on trying to help people after prison, and I'm not saying that we won't continue to do that. However, with the fact that I've got a child on the way now, I'm going to be a father, it really makes me think of the youth even more. And one thing that I'd like to be able to focus on and attempt to do in 2019 here on After Prison Show with all of you as a part of this is to try to do more to try to help the youth. Reach out to the Boys and Girls Club, to these youth organizations, to be some kind of a mentor, a big brother, to do any kind of charitable work that we can in an effort to help the kids more. You know, I think about this even further, and I think to myself, you know, kids are innocent in this world. For the most part, they're brought into this world absolutely innocent. They can't control the environment that they're brought into. Whether they're brought into a good home or a bad home, or parents who are trying to give them the best possible home. You know, not every time is it fair for the children. So oftentimes do kids end up in messed up situations where either their parents can't provide for them or don't do enough to try to provide for them. And it's the youth and the kids who are the future. A future that is highly influenced by so much negativity. And I know I laugh and joke about banning Fortnite and making that illegal if I ever become president in 2020, or banning mumble rap and SoundCloud altogether, just terminating those websites. Look, folks, I know I laugh and joke about that, but in all seriousness, there is a lot of negativity out here that really does influence young people's minds. And I just think, what could After Prison Show do in an effort to not only try to reach the youth, to try to help prevent them from going down similar paths like mine, like Dave's, like Danny's, like Shannon's. But what could we really do to not only try to reach the youth, but really try to help them? And this year, mark my words, that's something that we're going to focus on. That's something that we're going to attempt to do. I don't know how successful we'll be. I don't know if we would be welcomed with open arms to Boys and Girls Club. Hey, how you doing? My name's Joe. I'm from a prison-related YouTube channel. I'm a convicted felon, and it's all convicts with me. But hey, we're here to try to do some good. I don't honestly know how that would go. I don't honestly know the first thing that we should do in an effort and attempt to do these things that we want to do. And if you guys have any suggestions, I am open ears. And I hope that you'll comment down below letting me know what you think of this idea, what you think of this plan, and what you think we could do as a means of a first step to get this ball rolling. Because my eyes are open, folks. My ears are open, my eyes are open. It is 2019. It is the beginning of a new year. What are your New Year's resolutions? Did you make any? As cliche as that sounds, I've made some. I've made 10 of them. And I'll share 3 of them with you right now. To stop smoking, to take way better care of myself, and to get in shape and really start working out. I know this sounds like everybody else's New Year's resolution, but also to be able to bring a healthy child into this world and to do everything in my power to try to help ensure that that happens. And also, my 4th resolution of 10, I won't bore you with the details of all 10, but also try to do as much as we possibly can here on After Prison Show to do even more to help folks. I'm going to be a father, and I need to take this responsibility a heck of a lot more serious. I'm not going to say I'm going to stop laughing and joking and clowning so much because I enjoy to do that. But I am ready to embark upon this new year with some big ideas, some big dreams, and some big ambitions. And I hope that you guys in your own lives are ready to do the exact same thing. It is January 1st of a brand new opportunity to do it right, to do it better, to change gears or course, and to really accomplish some good things. And I just wanted to share all of that with you guys. I cannot thank you enough for being a part of After Prison Show, for believing in what we do, and for being a part of not only my life, but for also being a part of everyone else's life who's a part of After Prison Show as well. You guys are truly amazing. Hey, look, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did so, please leave a like and a comment, letting me know exactly what you thought about it. As always, until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted, and make the most of every day. Peace!